Picking things back up today, guys. Welcome. If you have made it to this YouTube VOD, if this ever, if you guys have gotten this far by some small miracle, welcome. Welcome. I'm here with the Twitch and the YouTube chatters here today. We're going to be diving straight into the meat and potatoes of our plans for Digimon World 2, alternative mod, of course. Our Digimon are as follows. We've been doing a bunch of grinding off screen, guys. The last time we streamed, I actually didn't record because we exclusively tried to grind our team up. Now, you might think, Jack, there's only a few levels difference between the end of the last episode and this episode. It says here that your Machine Dramon's level 44, your Imperial Dramon's level 44, and your Grand Kawagamon is level 41. That doesn't seem like that much. Guys, we are at the stage now where these Digimon, when they're... Oh, look at his little bum. When these Digimon are leveling up, look how much XP they require in order to advance. 12,000 XP for one level, and that's from level 41 to 42. Now, we're going to dive into it. But we'll discuss as we play today for the most part. In order to unlock the next dungeon, hopefully one of the final dungeons, I don't know if it'll be the last one, or if it'll be the second last one, or the third last one, I don't know. We have one thing to do, and that is to go to the Digital City and beat the Colliseum fight against the generals of the city. So that's exactly where we're going to be picking things off today. We are going to be speaking to Leomon after we book our slot. As always, the Colosseum consists of 3 fights. We have to beat all 3 gym leaders, the faction leaders, if you like. Black Sword, Blue Falcon, Goldhawks. We need to challenge them and beat them. I don't know if we are going to be able to win this fight, guys. I have no idea how well we are going to get on here. All I know is that we have to try, and this is going to be our first shot. We might get absolutely mullered. Maybe the grind was completely worthless, and we are still going to be under-leveled, but I really hope that we should be fine here. We have strengthened our team considerably from the last time we recorded, so let's dive in and see if we can push through this. Once we beat the Colosseum today, that will give us rank 9, which will make us the highest ranking tamer in the city, and thus allow us to be... we're allowed to be given the truth on what's happening inside the city. We're allowed to be told some inner secrets of the city, which is kept secret from all the other tamers, so we don't know what that consists of. I'm assuming there's a bit of cloak and dagger nonsense going on. We'll find out soon enough. This is a historic moment, folks, says Leomon. The Rank 9 Chief Tamer tournament is just about to begin. Good luck, J-Cram. You've got this. J-Cram, good luck. All of our friends are here, apparently. Every character in the game. Come on, Esmeralda. You got to be more enthusiastic than that, says Sheena. Get him, J-Cram. Zudocorn's here. Bertrand says, why am I not the one up there fighting? Thanks, everyone. There are 3 other tamers who are rank 8. Commander isn't just a title for show after all. Let's bring in the first opponent. So technically, we are now on the same rank as the leaders, I guess. I think that may have been a typo. I think that was supposed to say there's only 3 other rank 9 tamers, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really sure. But anyways, leader Cecilia, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. That's right, J-Cram. The other rank 8 commander tamers are us team leaders. To become a rank 9 tamer, you'll have to defeat all 3 of us. I feel like the numbering's off here slightly, but I don't know. I might have been the first to lose the rock, paper, scissors game to decide the order, but that doesn't mean I'm the weakest of the leaders. My data types are in perfect shape. Luckily for us, data type should be the easiest fight for us. So the fact that we're fighting Cecilia first is maybe a good thing. We have a team of 3 virus types, and therefore we should have advantage here. Whether we get on okay, I don't know. I don't know how much nonsense these fights are going to have in store for us. There's probably going to be some heals on the enemy team, which we always have to be careful for. They might have some interrupts, confuses, paralysis. Obviously, we hope to dodge as much of that as possible. The good news is we should be able to kill Rosemon quite quickly. Because she is obviously nature, and fire often beats nature. Like, Plesiomon is very cool. I don't know if she's going to have... I don't know who to focus here, guys. I guess we can probably do a lot of damage to Rosemon herself. Rakana, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome. Hey guys, how's it going? Prince Mamimon, I have no idea what type he is. Rosemon, I feel like we could do the most damage to, but she's probably the leader. Let's just go all in on Rosemon and see what happens here. We'll slow them down with this. See how much we're cooking with on turn 1 here. Rodo Swaggin's looking thick. Absolutely. Thank you for the follow, guys. What's up? Was that Acto? Is that... Thank you for the follow, guys. Welcome, welcome. I've been on a break. Gonna need to remember how to play first. Guess he's been taking a break from Final Fantasy 14, but I know you're getting amped up, Jesse, for the DLC you guys talked about. Injury AoE. Alright. Cecilia taking absolutely 0 prisoners here. Multi-turn counterattack. Injure AoE. Kinda sucks. Speed down is good. We're doing decent damage to these guys. That gives me confidence, folks. 50 damage on my weaker AoE is not bad. This should hurt because, again, it's fire into nature. Yoha, Rikana, thank you for the 9 months of Twitch Prime. You got a new badge today, Rikana. I hope you enjoy your colours. Thank you for getting promoted in the hierarchy of the Wolfie community. We love you guys so much. Love to see it, guys. Thank you for spending your Twitch Primes on this channel. It means so much to me. Jack, I know this is random, but it just hit my brain because I rewatched it recently. Popular YouTube star Jaden Animations tried to get into Digimon and create a video about it. Have you seen the video? If so, what's your opinion? I've not seen the video, Blue Crew. You're going to have to give me a TLDR of what happened in the video. You said tried to get into Digimon. I'm assuming that means that he didn't enjoy it. If somebody told me, you know, somebody who has a YouTube channel dedicated to anime, if they told me that they are struggling to get a Digimon as an adult 20 years after the anime was made, and they're starting with Season 1, I wouldn't be surprised, guys. As her first Digimon game for a refresher, she chose Dawn. Oh, I see. So she was getting back into it, Blue Crew, and she started playing Dawn, okay. But she tried the game since she went in thinking it was close to Pokemon. So did she not enjoy it, guys? No? Found the part where she didn't know Digimon could talk was amusing. I've never seen any of these clips, guys. I don't know about this. I don't know who this person is, but I don't know. I've taken a little break, and I'm watching through. I'm watching Star Wars at the minute. I'm watching through the animated Clone Wars series, Season 1. I'm about halfway through Season 1. I think I'm on like Episode 9. Dude, there's like an episode early on in Season 3 where it's like Rika and Renamon are falling out with each other, or Rika's like, she's like, Renamon, why won't you Digivolve? And it's like, they come to the end of that episode and then there's a bit of resolution. It's like, Rika understands that, you know, you have to love Renamon and Renamon loves her. And it's like, alright, cool. Alright, they got over that hump. You know, Rika's like the determined, she's the ambitious character. A little bit too ambitious. And then like 2 episodes later, guys, no joke, they do it again. It's the same thing. Rika's like, I don't need you, Renamon. And Renamon's like, I don't need you, Rika. I can win on my own. And they do it all over again, like 3 episodes apart. I was like, guys, I thought we were past this. I just don't know, guys. Sorry to rehash that. The Go Talk leader, I use vaccine types. Hopefully you're ready. This will be the hardest fight, by the way, for us. We'll see if we can smash through this here. Hopefully our Digimon are strong enough. I know, like, obviously the Digimon game we're talking about, guys, there is examples of it kind of existing. Like, you know, just to be clear, like, Digimon Dusk and Dawn, right? Digimon World 3... redigitized. We have played some of these games and some of them we haven't played. Like, we haven't played Dusk and Dawn, for example, but I am looking forward to playing that one day. Draco, thank you for giving 5 subs to the gang. Hell yeah. Yo, Draco, big man. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Hell yeah, out of nowhere. Draco, you were really good last time you were here, Draco. You gifted me a donation on Tuesday as well. Now I've got gifted subs going over to some new people. Archmage Magenta, Demonic, Demon Nick. I've got Ruyo Lucao, and also Fig Nut Pepper. That sounds like a dangerous word / name to say very, very fast. Alright, Fig, welcome. Everybody else, welcome. Thank you so much, Draco. To be clear, guys, I know these games exist, but like the fact that this is going to sound entitled, so we're going to try and straddle this as nicely as possible, but I'm just going to say what I think, right? The reality is you guys like these Digimon games, right? Everybody likes the Digimon World 2003, right? Vastly regarded as one of that's often people's favorite. See, whenever they're spamming Digimon World 1 remake and all these Digimon live streams, do you know the other game they're spamming? Digimon 2003, Digimon World 3. A lot of people enjoyed that game, I think it's safe to say. A lot of fans of that game, yeah? Okay? Everybody enjoyed, for the most part, redigitized. And everybody enjoyed Dusk and Dawn, by the sounds of it. For the people that played Dusk and Dawn, the hardcore fans who went out and found a version of that to play online. Cool. Alright, cool. Why have they never made a PS3 version of that game 10 years later? 15 years later? Where was the PS4 Digimon game? Why have they never made that? Is it because they don't think it's going to work? Do they not have the funding? Are they out of touch with the fans? Is it not going to sell copies and they don't want to invest in it? Are they too scared? Why are we not getting games like that and instead we're getting games like Digimon Survive? Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth was fine. Hacker's Memory was fine. I enjoyed those games a lot, right? When did Cyber Sleuth come out, guys? We're going to do a timeline check here. I know it sounds like I'm trying to convince. I'm not trying to convince. This is just my thoughts. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the same in not so many words. Cyber Sleuth release. Okay, the last good Digimon we got was from 2019. 5 years ago. Digimon World Next Order. When did this game come out? Again, the initial release for PS4, we'll say. Platform released 2016. 2016. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be cool? Lakao, how's it going? What's up, Lakao? Hello. Thank you for gifting a sub, Draco, to all these people. It's like a Next Order when your friends are having their character action. It's like, Amari, shut the fuck up. Kota, shut up. Get along with your guys. Yeah. Alright, we got a fight here, guys, against Phoenixmon, Metal Greymon, on HCAB and Terrymon. This is a really excellent squad, to be honest. Very excited to see. I'm going to try and kill Phoenixmon first and foremost, if I can, because she is the Phoenix. She's probably got heals. So let's try and target her as best we can. I think the best way of going about this is to probably just Heat Viper. Fire on fire kind of sucks, but there's not really much I can do about it. Or Greymon's probably going to kick the crap out of me, but do some AoE water damage here on the 2 fire guys. See how much damage we hit these guys for. Interrupt. As long as that doesn't have any confuse attached to it. Okay, that's fine. But yeah. We missed, apparently. Nice. I like how we're... Do you know when we miss, he can still interrupt the miss? That's sad. Because the girl who is strengthened our mind before friendship, she thinks about showing that bit of friendship was enough but get discouraged that it won't work for her. Yeah, I get it, Rikana. I know what they're trying to say. And I understand the character arc. That's cool. Yeah. Don't watch the DGPKmon anime, Pokemon anime, says Cecil. I'd played both games based on the concept, collecting evolving monsters. Did you have one that you liked the most, Cecil, out of all the games you played on both sides of the series? Digimon and Pokemon, which was your favourite? Fortunately, we missed our most important move here, which is kind of disappointing, but, I mean, it is what it is. Crimson Nail. Honestly, I guess we just have to do this. I'm going to try and Dimension Scissor here again. We didn't take too much damage from the enemy, which is good. Now that we've reduced speed, we should be able to get away with a Mega Death here. Interrupt, okay. Is this going to force him to miss? Or is that just a complete coincidence? He should actually start. Is that a coincidence? Does Giga Blaster cause the next attack to miss? Got the injury anyway, that's good. And also Mega Death should now come. Yeah, that's good. I did like how the other Tamers in Next Order have their own little character arcs, even if they weren't super elaborate. I mean, it was bare bones, right, guys? But then that's what you expect from a PS Vita game or whatever, you know? When Next Order was first created and they built the script and wrote the characters, it was for a... if it wasn't the PSP, it was the Vita, right? It was for a smaller handheld console. He patched the injury. That is gross. That is absolutely unacceptable. There's no way that he would have known that I was about to do that, though. So hold on, in the same turn I injured Phoenixmon, and War Greymon, before Phoenixmon was injured, had buffered an anti-injury move? Yeah, okay, video game. Are you trying to tell me if I didn't injure her there, he would have still tried to patch her injury? You were a tyrant in Power World, hashtag justice for floppy? Okay, I run a tight ship, okay? I run a tight ship, not a shite tip. I'm hyped for the update. Digimon World would have slayed if it did this. Would have been sick. Would have been awesome. Do we need a Digimon Power World now that we have regular Power World? Well, it wouldn't be quite as exciting, but it would still be awesome. Running around with your wee Digis, building a wee village. The whole point of Digimon World 1, the very first PS1 game that they ever made, was about building up the village. Now, obviously, the Digimon come along and put in the bits for you, which is fine. You don't have to sweat it. Not much of an architect, no sweat. Fucking Kawagamon's going to set up the training facilities in the gym. Biomon's going to open the store or whatever, you know. Tyrannomon's in the restaurant. They got you. Not very, you know, mathematically gifted in placing structures in a small space. That's alright, that's alright. But dude, that would be awesome. What about a little village simulator where you play as Digimon? How fucking sick would that be, guys? You never thought about that, did you? What about a city builder Digimon game where you are Digimon and you decide where everything goes? You decide how to deal with the troubles and tribulations in the fucking realm, you know? You're starting off, alright, cool, we've got 10 baby Digimon in the city. How are we going to provide for them? How are we going to feed them? Alright, we send out these guys and we build this farm and we build that village fucking store and... Okay, we generate economy through the stores and the shops. Okay, now there's an earthquake. How do we deal with that? Alright, we get some sort of rock Digimon on that shit. Manage the drill tunnel, stop the tremors. Oh, there's a volcano exploding. Send the fucking fire Digimon to deal with that shit. Oh, the city's under attack by a bunch of bandits. Now we gotta put security Digimon in place. We gotta build a wall. We gotta upgrade the wall. The Digimon get stronger. Yala la la. Come on! I will try any Digimon IP they release, says Shinobi. Me too, Shinobi, me too. Me too, man. Guys, they could throw a game where you clean toilets in the digital realm and I would buy it. As long as it's on PS5, PS4, PC, fuck, Nintendo Switch, I don't give a fuck. Hopefully not the Nintendo Switch at this point, because I feel like if they did a multi-purpose game for that as well as everyone else, probably be really bad. But, you know, PS5? A PS5 exclusive Digimon game? Where you go around as a fucking janitor in File Island, tidying up File Island at your leisure? Alright guys, take out all the threat of Digimon. Take out the Tyrannomon attacks. Take out the Meteor Strikes, the evil Demon Lords, the bad guys, Analog Man and all of his bullshit, right? What about a Digimon game where you just go around the city with your different Digimon pets and you just clean down the city, you just manage the city? Like, literally Stardew Valley, but Digimon. Print. Okay, maybe that wouldn't be as successful, but you know what? I would buy it. I would buy it, guys. I would literally buy it. Dude, they could sell it to me in Scotland, in the West, with the game in Japanese, and I would play it. The voices could stay Japanese. Make the text boxes English so that when I'm picking my brush, I know if I'm picking the blue one or the red one, and then let me clean files. I'm a desperate man, okay? I'll settle for anything. Not to sound desperate. So, I get to go up there, Bertrand. Only one more match, J-Cram. Do you think you can handle it? We'll see. Good luck then. I hope for the best. After all, you'll need it against the battle-hungry fool. Alright, last fight, guys. I think this is going to be the Vinus. This is the Black Swords, right? It all comes down at the final match. The final opponent is Black Sword leader Skull. Oh, here he is. Oh, Skull, I didn't know that you... Skull has the biggest helmet I've ever seen. He's also wearing a dress. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Ah, it's great to be back in the arena. Now, as you probably would have guessed, I use a full virus team. Same, actually. Skull, we've beaten you once before. Not in this parallel universe. Time to do it again. What's it gonna have, guys? What's it gonna have? City builder aspect where you have disasters or attacks from other games where the resources are hard to keep upsets me. Like I said, Ricana, if you don't want to buy it, you don't buy it. Easy peasy. Jack, do you prefer the Digimon pet style Digimon World games or more the standard JRPG ones? I like both, Dave, but I like the I like Next Order and the open world games the most. Those please me the most. We're up against Black War Greymon, Black Imperial Dramon, and Black BM Garudamon. I have no idea which of these fools is going to have the healing, so same as always, guys. Gonna be Black War Greymon, surely. Imperial Dramon's going to be fast. He's going to have Megadeth and stuff. Maybe we take out Garudamon first? Let's try it. Dimension Scissor for sure. The Garudamon is typically a very fast Digimon. Let's see if we can win this. We're faster than them, that's good. 74 damage, no injury, unluck. My pathetic grandfather's deck has no cards. Yogi! Please tell me you picked up the Exodia deck to fight for my freedom. Grandpa! I picked up the Karibo deck, labeled dog shit. Yogi! No! You just hear him screaming from the TV. Yogi, Jesus Christ! Not that one! Don't worry, Grandpa. I've picked up this deck. The strongest monster has 1200 attack. Yogi, Jesus Christ! Grandpa! Don't worry, Grandpa. I have the best Gillis in the realm coming with me to Gillis Kingdom to save your life. Who is it, Yogi? Is Kaiba helping you? No, Grandpa. I have Joey Wheeler and Taya. Jesus Christ! I'd like a wood casket, please! We're gonna have to sustain a few turns here, unfortunately. Should be okay. This fight has went surprisingly worse than the last one, but I still think we'll be alright. Assuming we don't get absolutely cheesed out of our minds, which is absolutely possible. Our Digimon are so slow now that, like, it's almost like I have to buffer the heals. It's just a very expensive thing to do. I think we do a final... No. I mean, technically, if we final heal and go last, take a bunch of damage here. Probably fine. You can just guard, mate. I think the paralysis can cleanse when I'm guarding, I think. But I'm not sure. Somebody told me earlier on in the series that that's not how that works, but... All we have to do is have Imperial Dramon survive this... Or, sorry, Grand Koagamon. Takes 61 damage there. He should be fine. Is he going to get targeted? Of course. Of course he is. Alright. I had to do the big heal for him because he keeps getting focused. Still paralyzed, very little mana. Heals are coming through less and less. Which is quite scary. We're just going to keep guarding here. Get our mana back. Hopefully, again, get rid of this paralysis if we can. I don't know why it's... There we go. One anti-paralysis. That's good. This game makes no sense. Okay. Cool. Now, the question is, do we pull the trigger and start attacking now, or do we wait? I need more heals. I need more heals on the middle guy. I think we have to wait a little bit longer. He could start Mega Deathing, but I need to proc the injury on Imperial Dramon before I go in. Paralysis cured. Okay, we're in it. We're in business now. Right, come on, hurry the fuck up, man. The heal should come through here from Machine Dramon. Nice. Right. Now, with a bit of luck, we won't miss all of our fucking attacks, and we will be able to play the game. If possible, that'd be great. Machine Dramon is still injured here, so I think we just tell him to guard. I need to proc Dimension Scissor on this guy, and you can start hitting back, please. Alright. Could it be? I'm sharing my energy with you. I'm hitting the Genki Dama stance, sending you my energy. Thank you, Blue. That's exactly what I needed today. I didn't know I needed it until you mentioned it, but thank you. Bonk. Bonk. 75 damage. See, he does take the damage. Right. How do we not throw this? Heaven's Heal. You can guard so you don't die. You can do this. He should get priority. Let me just have a look here. We have an interrupt, right? Like, the interrupt should be able to land on Imperial Dramon. I just don't think it's enough to kill him. I think he'd survive. As ridiculous as that sounds. I think I guard here. And then I just Evil Wind. And there's no way we lose, right? This fight, I don't... Did he just miss for the first time in his life? Paralysis cured. Get wrecked, you little bag of shite. Okay. Alright. You actually couldn't script this, man. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. Right. I'm pretty sure we can do an interrupt to guarantee the kill on Imperial Dramon. There's no way he misses 2 turns in a row, right, guys? right, guys? There's no way he would miss twice, thus allowing me not the possibility to attack him, right? That would be really weird. That'd be really cringe. A regular shithead. Suck the cat punch. Bonk. I was doing 51 damage. Good. I hope there's not a third fight, like a fourth fight behind this where we have to fight Leomon or something. If we have to fight anybody as like a secret fourth fight, I'm turning this game off and we're never going back to it ever again. Just letting yous know. Holy moly. Finish him. Hello, Brun. Welcome. Alright, cool. Alright, Skull. Thanks for the fight, mate. Thanks for the great bait, mate. 10 out of 10 would rate 8 out of 8. Skull, I hope you get trip over on the way home. I hope you trip over a curb. What an exciting conclusion! The Rank 9 tournament is over. Thank the Lord. 3 victories in a row from J-Cram. Well, so, in not so many words. Hey, I taught that guy. Look at him now. He did it. He beat all 3 of them. I'm so happy for you, J-Cram. Awesome. I'm glad I was here to see this. Okay, wonderful. J-Cram, you are now a rank 9 tamer. The title of Blue Falcon Chief Tamer is yours. Get wrecked. You got me and the other 2 leaders real good there, J-Cram. We'll share what info we have with you. Now go back to Cecilia's office when you can. I'm assuming that they put the Black Sword last because you are typically in the data team, so the game assumes that you've got data Digimon, which would make the third fight much harder. I'm glad we didn't have a data lineup, man. If we had to do that with a data team, we would have been absolutely crushed. We'll share what info we have with you now. Go back to the Cecilia's office when you can. Cecilia's office? Whose office? All 3 of us leaders will meet you there to discuss. Alright, thank you. You're all forgetting something. There's a champion right here, but no prizes have been given. Let's fix that. We have a prize right here. A solid bar of gold. Right. I think that just about refunds you for all the tournament matches. Or you could keep it as a souvenir of sorts. You do what you want. Sell on eBay, I guess. Thanks, Leomon. Find out what's happening with the story at this point, if anybody's still interested by any small stretch of the imagination. Congratulations, J-Cram, I heard the news. All of the leaders are awaiting you. Thank you. We're the best around. Oh, hi, shitebags. There you are, J-Cram. We're ready to answer what we can about your questions. Alright, so about the Kernel Zone Crimson mentioned. According to the stories passed down, we are to send the best tamer in the city to the Kernel Zone. Once in the Kernel Zone, that tamer will meet the Digital Guardians, the beings who oversee this world. Guardians plural, amazing. The condition for determining the best tamer in the city was the rank 9 tamer tournament. Anyone who could win a tournament against the team leaders is without a doubt the best tamer the city has. Now, seeing as you're the Blue Falcon Chief Tamer, the option of going to the Kernel Zone is available to you. We cannot force you to go. It wouldn't even have been an option up until recently. The shuttle port to transport you to the Kernel Zone was under Blood Knight control. That is before you cleared them all out. Rootkit Rift was in the shuttle port's vicinity. Crimson took the shuttle back to the Kernel Zone after his defeat. I see. What of this truth that Crimson mentioned? Of the outside Estina spoke of, what are they? We don't know. The legends didn't mention that at all. The only line in the story is about the meeting the Guardians and nothing else. Crimson was the first and only tamer to reach rank 9 and go to the Kernel Zone before you. However, he didn't return after going there until one day many years later. The war with the Blood Knights. Exactly, he suddenly reappeared after vanishing for so long, with the entire Blood Knight army with them seeking to destroy the city. Whatever happened in the Kernel Zone changed them drastically. If the same thing happens to you there, don't worry, I'm confident that I'm better than Crimson was. I've beaten him every time we've met. Yeah, that makes no sense. If Crimson was supposed to be the best tamer in the city, rank 9, the only people to beat these guys, how were we, as our level 4 guard tamer, able to smash him countlessly time and time again? I want to see what Crimson saw there and lay on this truth he spoke of. We'll have Chief Engineer Maestro begin the inspections. Good luck, J-Cram, be very cautious. Who knows what awaits you there? Be ready for anything. Another 10 hours of grinding, I'm assuming. I will return after I have defeated the enemies. Goodbye, team leaders. There's a new area near the Rootkit dungeon. Oh, the shuttle port, I see. I'm so sorry, guys. I just saw the device dome right next to this, you're right. Okay, nice one. Thanks, David. Appreciate you. Sorry, that was a bit dumbass, guys. Blue Falcon security guard. There you are, J-Cram. Chief Engineer has completed his assessment of the shuttle. It's all tuned up and ready to launch at your discretion. Alright, this way. I don't know, guys. A part of me thinks that in this game, we could have probably maybe had better Digimon to give us better moves and thus give us an easier time in the late game. We've only started struggling in the last 2 or 3 dungeons with the last couple of fights. But honestly, to get more moves and to you know, get a wider spread of more powerful Mon moves without looking them up, I'd have to grind and fuse a lot of Digimon, which would just take an obscene amount of time that we're not willing to part with. So I'll catch up to you soon enough, Crimson. I'm assuming we're going to have to go defeat Guardians, and multiple Guardians rarely means 2 Guardians. It normally means like 3 or more. We'll see if I'm wrong about that. Alright guys, we're launching into literal space. Don't ask me why this is happening, but it's cool, I guess. Thanks. I think we landed on the moon. I suppose this is the kernel zone. Doesn't look like there's much here, just 2 really imposing towers. The Guardians are supposed to be here as well, I wonder. Guess I'll check out the closer tower first. If you say so. Right, we have packed our... Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this. The core tower. So this is the... Is this the final dungeon, and then the dungeon in the other tower is like the bonus endgame dungeon? Is that how that works, guys? I have no idea if we're going into the final dungeon or not right now. I can't remember, and I also don't know based on the mod. But we've got our own brand new map. This has to be close to the end, right? 2 towers remain. Right, I'm gonna go pee again, chat. I have no idea how many fucking floors are in this bad boy, but let's just go for it. Oof. I don't remember this part. Guys, we're playing an alternative mod. It's a changed version of the OG game. Hello? So this one is Saruman's tower, pretty much, I guess, yeah. Okay. I got myself some crisps. Hey, they didn't change this dungeon. Okay, I take it back. Amazing. Right. We're gonna have problems, chat. The game obviously wants me to go down these side paths. We've upgraded our buggy slightly, guys, to have more space, more steps, etc. Our buggy should not be troubled by any of this terrain nonsense. Floor 1 done. God, I hope it's that easy all the way through. Okay, here we go. I was finally able to beat it this morning, glad to finally be done. Yeah, I feel you, David. Although the way that you've said finally beat it troubles me, David. That sent a shiver of panic through my skull. Candlemon level 1. Guys, how big is this tower, just for the record? Do I even want to know? Guys, what are we getting involved in here, by the way? Wait a minute. What am I signing up for by entering this palace? Wait a minute. Dave, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. 38 floors. Okay. Okay. Only 38. Can handle that. Candlemon level 1 is a bit troll. Maybe this is just going to hold every Digimon in the game. Is that what this is? So if you want, you can come back and catch them all. Floramon and Candlemon, I remember when I was so excited to see you. I've changed since then. I've had so many war flashbacks that nothing makes me happy anymore. What once excited me has died. That spirit has been trampled by 1,000 hours of Digimon World 2. Speaking dramatically, of course. Basically, this dungeon works by redoing every encounter in the game. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad that they put that in. That's really good. That's smart. That's such a cool... That's a really cool feature. I'm so glad they did that, guys. Really good. Awesome. Yeah, do you know what, guys? When I got to 130 hours of Digimon World 2, I thought to myself, I'd like to do it all again. Good. For the most part, these Digimon are not going to pay as much XP, so we're just going to nip through it as fast as possible, guys. 38 floors is absolutely fine. If David had told me it was over 60, I'd have turned the game off. I think we can manage 38 floors in this today. We just need to calm down and relax a little bit. Deep breath in through the nose, folks. Okay. We'll make a coffee. We'll make a coffee later. It'll be fine. Am I going to have enough steps for this? How many cores did I bring? I've not seen any chests yet. Wait, I brought no EP cores? None? That's a mistake. I didn't mean to take them all out my buggy. You're not going to be able to do this in 5,000 steps. Invisible mines are a thing. Alright. David, what do you think? 5,000 steps, is that enough? You won't need them? I'll trust chat. Statistically, I mean, from a maths point of view, we're on floor 6, but I don't think they'll all be this easy. I am absolutely drilling through this. Will I run out of missiles, David? Can I spare these, or is it like... I need to know now, guys, for the purpose of time. I know this is low-key cheating, but I think we're allowed some of this. Will I need missiles later on for absolute firm roadblocks that you cannot get past? Alright, we'll just try and speedrun it then. Normally I wouldn't do that, but for the purpose of time... To save steps and time. I think we just have to blasty blast when we get the chance. Mine Sweep 5 has been damaged. Really good. Okay. Bug's Nest. A memory bug nest, we could have stepped on that. Alright. Pingu's in here. At least Batman's running away. Okay. I don't think I needed EP cores for this one, probably for the next one. Alright. Good to know. Nice work in getting through it, David. I know they're trying to make this the final dungeon, but they could have just removed all this. Delete. I think they could have maybe just deleted this whole dungeon, honestly. I should have repaired the radar before coming into this area. I'm kind of trolling by doing this, guys. I'm actually kind of trolling. If I step on another mine now and it damages my radar before we get to the next floor, huge mistake by me. Big misplay. That last invisible mine was kind of troll because it was actually built into the path. So you couldn't avoid it, and it was invisible. There's no way you can actually physically see that mine. There's no way to outplay it. You'd have to check every step before... Alright, Mine Sweep back online for this area, which is good. Okay. Let's just do it in floors of 10, guys. We'll just focus on floors of 10, right? I'm not going to worry about... What is it? Memory bug, that's fine. Centauromon, what's up? We should be high enough level that we can dodge most of the layer fights. Alright, cool. 10 floors. Done. Almost. Technically we have to get through this floor to beat floor 10, but... At least it's straightforward at the moment. There's no, like, topsy-turvy, windy ways. Does make me wonder why they're making you do this, though. If it's a narrow path like this. There's no player expression or, like, decision-making involved here. It's just walk along a path. Run away from 3 fights, and then... Oof. Memory bugs are fine, guys. It's the return bugs we have to avoid at all costs. I didn't hit any return bugs. I actually wonder if the mod has taken return bugs out of the game. I haven't seen a single return bug in my entire playthrough, guys. Not one. In the 200 plus... Well, we've not been playing for 200 hours. In the, 120, 30 hours we've played of this game so far, we've not seen a single return bug. Not one. And I don't know if that's a fluke. I really feel like they've mitigated that feature, which makes sense because honestly, it's a trash feature. It is an absolutely abysmal feature. Right, we're gonna make a save state here at floor 10, guys. We're gonna lock this in. I think we deserve that. Okay, so now that we've hit floor 11, we now have decisions. We can go left or we can go right. I guess we go right. Because there's lots of nests and bombs and stuff up to the left, I'm assuming this is probably not the way we want to go, but... why not? This avoids one fight. This doesn't look good. Having more Digimon run away would have been cool as well in this game. You know, once you're past a certain point. Or having like an upgrade to your tank where you can like just move a bit more freely or fast. You know how like when you move you have to wait on the enemy Digimon coming towards you? Having a feature where you could like bypass that would be nice. Or like have them move in real time or something. Just to speed it up a little bit. It's awful. It basically makes you leave the dungeon if you only have your main squad. You guys explaining what a return bug... yeah, what does a return bug do? Yeah, it's just it's a shocking mechanic. It is the ultimate middle finger to when you're an hour deep into a dungeon, you stand on a nest you can't see, and then it starts sending your Digimon home one at a time. I also can't deal with these red mines, which is kind of a problem. I really don't want to go the long way, but... I think we made a mistake, chat. We should have went left. Unless the dungeon exit is up in this corner. I don't have a good feeling about this direction, though. This is normally a room with a Digimon in it. Okay, there's a chest for the first time. I mean, as well check along the way, guys. We might find some EP cores. Might actually be necessary. This looks like Victory Road. If Victory Road was full of Zubats. This is much, much worse than Victory Road. Wave myself 5. I move straight, guys, so I'm just trying to... it's complete inversion at the moment, so... I have to just push the opposite button. That should fix itself shortly. Come on, man. The worst thing that can happen to us here is we stand in like a energy bug nest. That would be the thing that fucks us the most. I really don't want to use that in case we do actually hit a return bug of some kind. This is really shocking, man. Hopefully this is a bit bug. Oh, Christ. Might actually just load the save state, honestly. This floor has been so abysmal. Okay, that's not so bad. And the portal is here. Alright, I think we keep it. Dude, if I get to like the 50th floor and I run out of steps, guys, it is absolutely tragic. If I get to the... I don't know if we can... Can we do this? 12, there's 38 floors. We gotta do 3 times what we've done, and we've used 1,000 steps plus stood in 1 energy mine. I mean... accommodating for bullshit? How much weaving we have to do? I have to just tank this. Z-Cannon 3 has been damaged, that's really bad. I need that for the boss fight. It's probably the worst thing that could get damaged. I don't think a part fix immediately. I can't get past the red mines, I don't think. I don't know if there was an upgrade available. I should have probably checked to see if there was an upgrade available before coming into this dungeon. Z-Cannon is the... is that... that's not the shooter gun for heals, it's the damage the enemy, right? Is that what the Z-Cannon is? I've only got 1 part fix. I think you made this point in World 3 after getting the Megas with little the little mon should either run away in fear or not even attack to begin with, yeah. I think so too, Jack. I'll say the biggest issue I had here wasn't the dungeon. Fantastic, David. Thanks. You're gonna tell me that the boss itself is absolutely abysmal, David? Is that what you're telling me? Can't deal with these mines. We're only on floor 13 and we're already fucking screwed. I really don't want to have to do this twice, guys. I really don't. Was there actually an upgrade available? Guys, was there an upgrade for a better Minesweeper disable? Could I have bought an upgrade before coming into this dungeon to let me get rid of red mines, or do you have to just tank this? Because this is not good at all. There has to be. There's no way it would be fair otherwise, right? I think I'll have to eject. I don't think it's going to work. I've got one part fix, and I've just lost all 3 of my main cannons. What is the laser? Oh, the laser arm's for disabling the... I think we have to. I actually think we have to, unironically. What have we used? We used 1 drill missile. Picked up an extra wave missile. And we spent a part fix. I think we have to go back, guys. It's so fucking bad. Alright, first attempt. No bueno. I'm hoping I can afford the upgrades for my beetle. We can't do like another 20 floors. Assuming that we're gonna limp through it, guys. It's not gonna work. Let's just transfer in the part fix really quickly. Part fix. That was the wrong way. 1, 2. Antifreeze, HP, 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 MP, 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 EXE, mech fix 1 and 2. Do I need 2 mech fixes? Probably not. Take all this shite. Sonic booms I could probably ditch. How many missiles do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Can I get away with another item here? I'm thinking I should pack another HP driver, honestly. Maybe another Sonic Boom. Maybe more worthwhile. Surely not an EP core, right? Do we need to pack an EP core? It'd be really cringe to get that far and need one. I guess we take 1. Although mathematically we were making good progress. I'm worried about my lack of HP, honestly. I really am. HP and MP. It's looking really worrying. I've got the max driver, but I kind of want to keep that. Maybe I don't need as many missiles? Just don't want to get stuck, you know? Maybe I could do this. I think this is better. I could also buy I could take a recovery thing, but I don't know. Right, let's go upgrade our beetle, guys, with as much money as we can. I've crammed my beetle full of stuff that I think I'm going to need. Not all the shops have it. They didn't all universally update, unfortunately. Where do I need to go? Surely the device dome has what I need, right? This has to be the place. This has been the best stuff. So this is all the same Dragon engine. Oh, Mammoth engine is available. That's new. So you can actually buy another engine if you want. Orca's still the best. Hornet Ram for 8 Digimon, 24. Oh, I can now buy the Hawk box for 40 items. That's massive, guys. I really want that. That's huge. Absolutely ginormous. We gotta buy that immediately. What do I want to buy? Magnum Arm 2300. Is that everything else? Super Hand, Mine Sweep, Bug Sweep. Okay, cool. So we're fine. Just have to do a bit of jiggling here with our money. I think we will sell our gold bar, which is ironic because I called the item absolutely, I quote, absolutely useless earlier. As it turned out, I told a lie. This is a weird spot because I actually need to transfer the box into my inventory to add more items, which is weird. So we're going to get rid of one antifreeze. I should have checked before I went into the dungeon, guys. That's straight up my mistake. Alright, cool. Sell the gold bar. I will, guys, I will. Giant Engine, Orcabari, Mantis, Hawkbox. So we get 8 new items. That's massive. Okay. So before we sell, we will transfer the gold bar. And the gold shard, I guess. Make as much money as possible here. Digimon, I take it back. I'm happy you gave me a gold bar. How much does it sell for? 2,400, 24,000 bits. Whoa. Okay, thanks. 39,000. How much did I need to buy the upgraded arm blaster? Was it 20k? Magnum arm is 23, yeah. Alright, now we transfer it. Stay with me, guys. We're nearly there. Add this in immediately. Sell the old one. Got a lot of junk in your server as well you won't ever need. Yeah, we could obviously sell, but the reality is... I mean, Rosemon, you're right. I could do a cleanup where I pick up all the stuff I don't need and sell it, but I don't think it's going to make me that much money. The items sell for so little, right? It would keep everything nice and clean, though. Realistically, a long time ago, I should have tidied up my inventory. You're right, guys. I just don't know if I can find the energy to do that right now. I don't think we'd make that much money. But it is a good thing to note. There's a lot of items we don't need that's trash. I could probably sell like a toy plane or two and stuff like that now. Realistically, we should be alright, though. I'm going to sell this laser arm because it actually sells for decent money. And then we're going to move more stuff into my inventory now that we have extra space, which is excellent. So, item transfer. Now I don't have to worry about all this stuff. We're going to take the antifreeze back. So I've got 2 antifreeze, anti-mix-up, for sure. Power discs. Take those. MP drivers, of course. We'll take those. EP cores, fine. We don't need any more of those. We'll take a part fix. Take a... Anything else from here? I don't think so. Take another Sonic Boom. And we'll get rid of a Return Bug 3. Alright, that's us. Surely that's enough stuff. Even being able to pack the extra 8 items makes a huge difference, guys. 2 antifreeze, 2 anti-mix-ups, 2 cleanses of statuses. So we've got 6 cleanse status plus the 7 for the AoE. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5 HP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MP, 1 EX driver for status, 1 fully recover, 1 EP core if we need it, mech fix, 3 part fix, 2 boosted of 2 ray bombs for offensive power. I think that's my whole team. I'm not sure. 1 for defense as well. Lots of sonic booms for extra damage. Bug zap 3. Ooh, I realized I've got my Stark box as well. Okay. So I can put another bug zap in as well, and that should help us deal with any travesties that occur. Got to sell this Stark box, oops. Alright, for 5k. I think we just get rid of the bug zaps. Do I have any more super bug zaps? Number 3. Super bug zap, 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 zap. I do. Oh, that's 2 though. Super bug zap 2 times 3. It's not good enough. I think the only thing that scares me is return bugs, so I'm just going to take as many of those as I can. Do you think that's enough, chat? We have just upgraded big time in terms of our space. We've got much more healing capabilities. Mag missile 5. Only 2 of these is a bit worrying. Maybe I should pack more than this. What do you guys think? I don't know how many missiles we're going to need. I really hope we don't need more than that, but I'm greeding for my items, my battle items. I'm trying to leverage, trying to better counterbalance the fact that my Digimon are weaker now than they've ever been before against some of these opponents. and it's taking its toll a little bit. Alright, with our upgrade Minesweep and our increased item capacity, we should have a better chance now of completing the dungeon. So I'm going to save one last time. We've still got plenty of funds, so even if for whatever reason this doesn't work out and we make a mistake, we can obviously try again. Right, the save has been locked in. Going to the shuttle port. We're going to launch. Here we go. Music here's so upbeat, and then you get to this area where it's like so dead. So dead and ghastly and... Alright guys, let's try again. We're back in again. Apologies. Do you know what? I think we can also, just because we know this dungeon's going to be huge, let's just max speed this. Because we've been through the first 10 floors, so I think we deserve a little bit of fast mode here. I don't think anybody's going to cry about that. And if they do, we'll deal with it. Yeet. It's good when there's a mine in the path that we can actually remove ourselves, because it makes me think that there's then less regular mines. Less hidden mines, I guess, because the game's already given you your challenge for the path. You notice the game does that. It never really clusters too many bad things in front of you. If you can get one of them out of the way, it normally means you're good to go, but obviously that's not always 100% guaranteed. You don't normally stand in like 3 mines, 1, 2, 3, is what I mean. Whereas, like, see here, because this mine's here, it makes me think there's not a bug's nest as well, but obviously I guess there could be. Imamon and Yamnamon, what's up? Might do some gaming? Thanks for helping me today, guys. Juan says hello. Hello, Juan. Welcome to the stream today, guys. Hello. Thanks for all the bits in the hype trains earlier, guys. I don't want to gloss over that. We also had a huge donation today. Ooh, I think I have to thank it. Energy bug. Alright, whatever. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, we had big donations today, guys. We had lots of bits, lots of, we had 5 gifted subs earlier. Some of you guys were gifting individual subs, which is really awesome. So I just want to tell you, like, I'm grateful for that. Just a bit fatigued with Digimon World 2. And you have to be in the best kind of mindset when you play a video game like this. Otherwise, it all comes crashing down around you. Alright, floor 16. This is almost halfway. I'm assuming the easier floors come first, though. Okay. Let's go... Right. Okay. This is one of my only 2 drill missiles. And I don't know if the exit's actually down there. With a bit of luck. I'm gonna go down to... Oh, what is that? Another energy bug. I don't mind using my missiles when we get rewarded for using them. Like, you know when you break through a block and then the exit is quite close by? That's fine, but it's when you break through a block and then you don't get the... You don't get the exits on the other side of the map. That's truly troublesome. Only got a few missiles left. Really hoping... Excellent. Okay. Don't know if we had to actually blow up that rock, but we'll take it as it comes, guys. There's nothing. This is nothing. Can't get all sad now. Thanks, Brun. I agree. We've come this far, guys. It'd be silly to fall at the last hurdle. The last couple of hurdles. I was really hoping this was going to be the last dungeon. But... this dungeon so far has been quite smooth sailing. As long as the boss isn't too bullshitty, which based on what David said earlier, I can't promise you guys, but try our best. What we might do, guys, is if this boss is truly traumatic for us, if it's really, really, really bad, happy to try and give us a bit of an assistance with our final boss fight later. But we'll see. Alright. A bit rude, honestly. Here was me earlier saying that you won't normally see 2 nests in a row. Yes, I lied, chat. Zudamon, what's up? Not bad, just finished work. Got a little tikka masala for dinner, so looking forward to it. Nice, good. Not bad for a Thursday, Andy. I'm sorry I missed you the other night, dude, when you text me. It was just a bit late and I had lots of stuff to do. I did a lot of my stuff in reverse the other evening, which was weird. Normally I do my editing and my work before my exercise, but the other week I was like, man, I just want to go outside. while it was still sunny. Energy bug. Nice. Okay, that dungeon floor was kind of horrendous, but alright. I was driving past. Alright, cool, cool. Nice, dude. Whoop. Go away. Leave me be. Nice-oo. Right, another nest being tanked here, unfortunately. Not much I can do about it. Yeah, energy and memory bugs seem to be the only bugs we're encountering. And I don't even know if, like, see when you're walking, like, how long the bug stays for. I don't know if that's RNG. It feels like it is, because sometimes it sticks around for ages, and then sometimes they stick around for, like, 2 seconds. But I wonder if there's, like, a formula to it, like, if you stand in a lot in a row. Alright, this dungeon floor looks like it's gonna get a bit kind of wild and wacky. We'll take a left first. This looks like something. There's definitely more down here. What is Digimon level 25? Do we go down or do we go up? If I get punished, I think I have to clear out these areas. If I'm heading in a direction, chat, I think I have to look for the exit in the same direction we're going. Otherwise we risk doubling back on ourselves and losing like all of our steps. That's interesting. I have lots of magma cells, so probably going to use a magma cell here. 2 magma cell areas in a row is kind of gross though. I feel like I'm kind of robbed. That was a bit rude, is it not? Can't actually see if there's like a portal in there. A bit rude, honestly. I really hope that's not the exit. I guess we're about to find out. It was not the exit. Goddamn. Obviously, there will come a point when some of these Digimon that we're fighting against are probably going to start challenging us when we flee, which is another brilliant mechanic that I love. Hopefully that doesn't happen. If it does happen, which admittedly it probably will, hopefully it doesn't happen too many times. The fact that the game's let me run from all these enemies is fantastic. I think there's definitely a formula for running as well. Right. It looks like we've went the complete wrong direction. Unless the exit is down in the bottom corner of this room, guys. It's down in the bottom corner of this room. We've cracked it and we're geniuses. Let's find out if that's the case. Please don't be a dead end. I think the more dungeons that are more like a circuit like this are a bit more forgiving, because it means that even if you go the wrong way, you eventually will get to the exit. Perfect. Floor 27. We're doing really well here, guys. We just need to maintain pace. Hopefully that was the only area. Like, I've noticed that a lot of the floors do this. Every so often, one of the floors will be an actual maze where you have to make decisions, and then the rest of them will be like this, where you just walk straight through. Hey, Leon, how's it going? Hola. I still play it till now, says Evander. Nice. This alternate version is much more difficult than the original one I see. It is, Evander, yes. Slightly. In the late game, yes. The alternative mod is very good. It's very good. There's a lot of nice changes to it. Makes the Digimon dungeons a bit fresher. It adds new Digimon. It rebalances some of the moves. And it also makes catching Digimon a lot easier and more consistent, which is just brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. In terms of the late game grind, though, oh boy. Yeah. A lot of time spent playing this one, that's for sure. Hello, Mr. Skilltree. Hello. Skilltree, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, Skilltree. I think we're close to the end, but honestly, I have no idea, guys. It's probably the most asked question in the last 4 weeks. How long is a piece of string, you know? Hate to be that guy, but like... When I tell you guys, hey, chat, we only have 5 more hours of this game, and then it turns out there's 2 more dungeons that take 20 hours each, you guys all get upset at me, you know? So, the honest answer is I don't know, but I've been told this is the second last dungeon, and there's only 38 floors. And we're on floor 30, so... we beat this dungeon, supposedly the next dungeon is the last one. How we get on against the bosses, though, I have no idea. I have a strong suspicion the bosses are going to be very painful, but only time will tell. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? That was the exit. Did you guys see that? Down to the right. I'm going to see if we can go along and up here, potentially. Love to go straight up if the game will let me here. Gotta make our way up. What's your favourite PS1 game besides this? I would normally say Digimon World 1, Evander, but after all the Digimon we've played recently, I don't know if that's true at the moment. I liked a lot of... There was a lot of PS1 games I played as a kid, guys. I had a lot of good PS1 games. We played a lot, actually, quite recently on stream. Played a lot of Tony Hawk's as a kid. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Some of the Disney games. Digimon World 3 we played a lot of. Spider-Man on the PS1 was kind of awesome. Bugs Bunny Lost in Time is one of my favourite kind of niche games of all time. Jackie Chan Adventures was cool. Lots and lots of Digimon games, but also lots of regular games. I don't know if I could name one favourite. What about you? Brigandine? I like Brigandine a lot too. Final Fantasy VII is one of my favourite games as well, guys, I'm afraid. I'm one of those. I like Final Fantasy VII a lot. Played it a lot. Don't know if it's my all-time favourite game, but I enjoy it. How are you, Leon? How's things? Croc hands down, says Black Mask. Croc. Hell yeah. Sheepdog and Wolf, also known as Sheep Raider in the US. We played that a few Fridays ago. I loved that game a lot. Spent a lot of time playing that PS1 game. Seth Lynn, hey up, how's it going, Seth? Welcome. Alright, floor 32, we're getting there. Spyro 2. Spyro was good. I was a big fan of Spyro 1, but Spyro 2, obviously, we enjoyed, Jesse. On left here. I think we're getting there, guys. Castlevania Symphony of the Night was my favourite PS1 game. I've heard people talk about Symphony of the Night many times. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Spent a lot of time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories as a kid. Yeah, I did own that. A banger. Pretty merciless, though. I just got done playing 4 hours of Deep Rock Galactic. New season dropped today, so there was a lot of new and weird stuff. Had a blast. Nice one. That sounds a wonderful, skill tree. I hope your PUBG experience goes well. Square is getting me on edge. I don't want to know what you're doing in your underpants in Portugal today. Can we open this? That's fine. A HP chip. Ooh. Ooh. You shouldn't have, video game. The lowest HP Digimon we have is Imperial Dramon, who has 372 health. How much does a HP chip actually give me? This is where Hoff would go, huge! 372 up to what? 374? What does it become? Wait, it didn't even give me HP. Oh, I was looking at my MP. Shit. What did it go up? Chat, I was looking at my MP. I was looking at my MP, sorry. What? What did it... How much did it go up? 1 HP? 368 out of 369? Huge! Thanks, video game. Thanks, DW1. DW2. God, I'm losing my fucking mind, chat. Did we tank it? Sure. Another memory bug, but it couldn't invade. Oh, we stepped on a landmine, took 50 damage to each Digimon. Amazing. Ooh! Found the exit, though. Hashtag worth. Huge! What do you think, chat? Another one in here? Z Cannon 3 was damaged. Part fix. Oh, well, we'll just fucking go ahead and use that then. Bit cringe. I cannot have my Z Cannon being damaged like that. Okay, we're going to step over here. We're going to go left. Floor 33. I think we deserve a save. Why not? Nothing has went too catastrophically wrong yet. Ooh. Okay, sure. Oh, I'm running the risk doing this, chat. This is a bit risky. Lots of floors to our left. Oh, God. I can see a stinky metal Digimon in here. Ugh. I don't know if we should keep opening boxes, chat. I don't know if we should keep opening those. It's almost guaranteed that every box blows me up at this point. Some are worthwhile. Gold shard, that was not worthwhile. If we had taken like more damage there for a gold shard, I'd have been really sad. Gold shard kinda sucks. I've got one space. I'll do it. An MP disc 3, that's actually kinda good. Because one of our Digimon is down in MP, right? Nope. Yes, Machine Dramon is down in MP. I'm just gonna use that item. Maybe a little bit preemptive, but also fine. Okay. If I could just find the exit now, that would be sweet. Oh, thank you. Arena Angemon, passive Digimon, not trying to fight me. Love it. Huge! Okay, let's save here. Floor 34, guys. Only 3-4 more to go. See if we can find it with as little pain as possible. Okay. Actually, when the Digimon's at the end of the room like that, it's perfect because we can actually check to see how big the room is and see what's here. Very good. Apart me, follow my earlier logic. I should check out these areas first before I go left, so we're going to follow our own advice and try it. I'm assuming this is just lots of big long rooms, and we find the portal. Brilliant. Amazing. Floor 35, we're nearly there. We're almost there, guys. Assuming we will see a boss floor. Oh, I'm just going straight for the middle. I'm just going to go straight for the middle here, guys. We're going to use a Magma Cell 5. And straight through. Oh. Hey, truly speedrunning at the moment. This floor looks absolutely horrendous. This is going to be RNG on whether we find the exit quickly or not. Okay. Must be in one of the outer corners. There's a Digimon in this area, which is awkward because it's going to slow down everything I do. Here? Oh, a War Greymon. That's the first time I've seen one of those on the map. That is so sick. He's guarding something up there, but I don't know if it's worth our time, I'm afraid. Let's check bottom left corner. We spawned in at the middle, so that's normally where I would go. Who's this Digimon following me? Boltmon, leave me alone. Why did they put a... I don't know why they put a Digimon in this area. Boltmon again, with one chest next to him. I'm not going to bother, guys. I don't think it's worth. I mean, if we were to check out that chest and it was to give me a HP driver ×3, or like a bigger MP heal or something, it would be worth, but if I stand on a bomb and it cripples me... see, this is a bit more tempting because... You son of a bitch. Okay, I got lied to. What we're going to do is we're going to immediately use a mech fix. That's going to clear up some space. I got baited. I thought that was going to be a freebie. Turns out the exit is in the last area. We've actually kind of made our own little Digimon with the minimap right now. Look, it looks like a little man. He's like waving to us. Son of a bitch. Exit. Puppetmon. Next time, buddy. Please. God, I can't wait to fucking lift a weight layer. Right. This floor is pretty ominous. Oh, wait. Are we here? I wonder what this tower's purpose is. Pain and suffering, apparently. Right. Guys, floor 38. I think this is our boss floor. It certainly looks like it. Do we have what it takes after coming this far? Lord in heaven. We've come so far and got so far, chat. Let's find out if in the end it matters. God, the game feels so slow now that I'm not playing on hyperspeed. Right. Let's do a quick status check. Anti-freeze, anti-mix, power disc, HP. We have 5 heals. 5 MP heals. We are starting off this fight a little bit deaded, but that's okay. We've got some boost stuff. Offensive and defensive. We probably want to lead with that, to be honest. We'll boost our offense immediately, I think. Some sonic booms for damage, some light booms. Yes. I mean, we're in it, guys. We're in it. Here we go. Welcome, Blue Falcon Tamer. Oh, hello. Who? What are you? We are the beings you call Guardians. So you three are the Guardians I'm supposed to meet? I am the Guardian who binds the will of the Data-type Digimon. Okay, so Data's on the left. No, Data was not on the left. He was the middle guy? So Data's who we kill first because he's going to be super weak to us. We kill him first, I think. He'll be an easy kill. Then we blast the other two. Probably the vaccine type next. So we want to kill Big Head in the middle. So Spiky Man is the vaccine type. And that ugly mofo is the virus type. Okay, so the virus guy does look like a virus guy. We have to kill Middle Joe first, guys, okay? Middle Joe dies first. Binds the will of the... What do you mean? Many humans lack synchronization rates powerful enough to control and bond with our Digimon as partners. Knowing this, those who created us installed it into us a process with the sole purpose of binding Digimon of these specific types to humans as partners. Without our existence, many of the humans present in this digital world would not be able to control or bond with their Digimon. Only a few humans have exceptionally high sync rates with the digital world, who would be capable of being a tamer without our existence. One stands before us now. You mean I'm one of those humans? As well as the one known as Crimson. Crimson too. Our original purpose has long since failed. We have deviated at our own discretion to the path we believe is right. These humans overseeing the project originally found a world full of digital life forms. Digital life forms that you are now calling Digimon. Not wanting to harm their original digital world, and for their very research to have a baseline, they designed and created a supercomputer capable of copying the entire digital world. This world you are in now is the copy of that digital world. Oh, so that explains canonically how this exists then compared to Digimon World 1. So they're trying to make it out like we live in a copied world, which was based on the Digimon world of File Island and whatnot, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. I guess it doesn't directly tie, but they're kind of alluding to that. So we're in a virtual reality, basically. The supercomputer, codenamed Gaia, was infected by something in the digital world. Whatever it was, perhaps the will of the digital world itself didn't accept being copied. Only a few hours after beginning the project, Gaia's directives were seemingly overwritten. Dude, this has got some Horizon Zero Dawn feel to it. By the program implanted into it by the Digimon world itself, it now seeks to destroy and escape from the digital world's copy in order to destroy the world you come from as well. My world? Is this the outside that Estina mentioned? That's right, you belong to a different world, not this copy. Your consciousness exists here with the help of a digital matrix. You and the others could be considered asleep and dreaming right now. Why did they bake this into the end of this game? This is absolute crack. Like, what? Remember earlier when I told you guys, like, oh, this is one of the only Digimons where you just exist in the digital world? I told a lie, apparently. My bad, chat. Alright, so we're in a digital matrix and we're asleep. Our real body is asleep somewhere and we're just living in the virtual matrix. Okay, gotcha. Why that even needs to be a storyline, I have no idea. I have no idea. That's the whole point of the Matrix movies. But, like, this isn't the Matrix. Why did they even put this in? All memories of the outside were suppressed in the participants of the project so that they will continue to act according to the project's original specifications. But the machine outside keeping all of the humans alive? It's beginning to fail at a worrying pace and won't be able to much longer at this rate. Okay, brilliant. The project was not intended to run as long as it is. Dude, do you know what? I could have been outside in the real world living my normal life if you had fucking made this game have half the amount of dungeons and half the amount of floors and half the amount of trash that exists in it. What about that, Guardians? Our revised function is first to explain the truth to the visitors and secondly, prepare them to destroy the rogue guy controlling this world. Oh, nice. So hold on a minute. Your job is to make sure that I'm worthwhile by trying to destroy me. If I succeed, then I'm worthy of going on to save the planet. But, like, that's like shooting the only pilot in a crashing plane. Like, what the fuck? However, he was defeated by Gaia at the end. Okay, Gaia defeated Crimson, I guess. Gaia gave him the false promise such that he would expedite Gaia's release from the world. Time is running out for you and the others. You must save them all. What do you need me to do? I'll help right away. In order to open the path to Gaia's control terminal, the three Guardians must be defeated. I have to fight all three of you. Of course. If your Digimon partners are capable of defeating us, then you hold no hope of stopping Gaia. Alright, I'll do it. We've overcome everything together so far, it won't change here. That's the one we have to kill first, Middle Joe, okay? Blue Falcon Tamer J-Cram. Do we fight them one at a time or all three together? Oh god, I really hope we can do this, chat. Oh god, I hope we can do it. If we can't, I'll cry. Right, so we have 3 virus types, which means that the Digimon on the left is probably going to do the most damage. The one in the middle, we do the most damage to. We have to kill that first. We are going to lead with boost defensive power. Oh, that's on the whole... That's on everybody, is it? That makes it a terrible move. What the fuck? That's so bad. Why would I want to use an item that boosts the damage of the enemies? Maybe if I kill one of them, I can use it after and get value on it. Okay, we can open with, I mean, what's the best play here? We have to use something. Probably, let's just do a light beam and try and kill Data Guardian, maybe? Let's try Sonic Boom first. And then we are going to lead with a Heat Viper for max damage on this guy, and you have to land the injury. And then you just have to Mega Death. There's no way around this. Alright, round 1, let's see how it goes. $43 damage is not bad. Did little damage to the middle guy. Attack. We're outspeeding them, that's good. Interfericon. Lowered MP, that's terrible. Where did my move go? Where did my move go? Hold on, you drained MP and made me miss a turn? Hello? Why? Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Don't worry, I grinded up my team for 200 hours to not take their turns. Yeah, my bad. An undodgeable move, might I add. Hello? This should be neutral damage because he's the virus type. Attack and defense down. Amazing. Really good. Oh, our attack missed. So we went last and then we missed. That's really good. I'm really pleased. They haven't even started healing yet. Alright. Sure. Cannon. If we have any hope of getting through this, guys, I think we have to light beam this motherfucker now. Sonic Boom did a little bit of damage. The fact we missed is traumatic as fuck. I think I have to lead with damage and then heal later. Otherwise, we're just screwed. I didn't even lose MP on my Digimon, actually. None of this makes any sense. Did we just decrease their speed once? Not gonna lie, having my attack and defense nerfed is really bad. Alright. AoE's not as valuable right now. I have to assume one of these guys has a heal. I hope it's her. Pinpoint kick. 80 flat damage. If they all target one Digimon here, we're really sad. This lands. Injury? No injury. You seem to be somewhat faster than most of these guys, at least. It's a lot of damage. They're doing a lot more damage to me, though. Please don't hit my Grand Kawagamon. AoE. Oh my god, he's taking a fucking pummeling. Alright, well he's still alive, right? Can you hit someone other than my middle Digimon? I can't bring him back to life. We have to just run it back. 55, so that's about 100. It's important this lands because this is the most damage I can do. He's going to survive, but I think we try and kill her next turn. I hope that doesn't infinitely scale, by the way. If he keeps putting his defense up eternally, we are fucked. I hope that, like, I don't know what these... See these buffs, guys? Did they hit a cap? Did they scale infinitely? That last turn, if he had attacked anyone else, we'd have got sick value on the heal here and it would have been brilliant. She's just going to interrupt me, right? And I can't interrupt her. If she's primed and interrupt, she'll just interrupt me anyway. I don't think there's much I can do about it. I don't have an individual heal and I only have 1, 2, 3 HP drivers left. I don't even know if that keeps me alive, to be honest. I really want a Sonic Boom here, just to guarantee the kill on her, but I don't think it's enough. I genuinely, even though she's got that little HP, I don't know if the Sonic Boom kills her. If I prime my assist and I don't go first, we are in a huge amount of trouble. The reality is these guys have had their speed debuffed, so they shouldn't go before me, but I don't know how much I trust the game to not cuck me, you know? Please don't do it, man. Please. The Z-Cannon might just kill her straight up. If it does, we're cooking with gas. Is 48 enough to finish her? Thank God. That's huge. That's fucking huge, guys. Absolutely massive. Right, now we just have to survive. Getting through this is going to be a nightmare. These guys have just buffed their defense to the high heavens, and I don't know if there's any way we can get through it. I think the fact that the debuffs these guys, and the buffs and debuffs that these guys do are like permanent is absurd. Counter attack. Oh, that's not good. Paralysis, 130 of damage. I have to hope this doesn't hit Machinedramon. We alright? We're alright. Alright in air quotes, of course. If I don't heal here, we probably lose a Digimon because they're going to double attack me. And I don't think there's much I can do about it. All I've got now is MP drivers left. This is why I didn't want to burn the max driver until it was absolutely necessary, which is why I greeded for the Machinedramon time, but the fact that they just like double up and killed him in 2 turns is really sad. I don't like a... Oh, I guess it technically was a misplay, but... If I go first and he counterattacks me, I think I'm just dead, so if Imperial Dramon takes his turn before the heal, which he might do based on some random RNG, we might just lose this anyway. I need paralysis here. That might be enough to save me. The heal comes through, that's good. Oof. Hello, Glob, how's it going? Life Shield lowers damage by 75%. It doesn't do any damage. I don't know how long it lasts for. So it's a risky play. Alright, this time they didn't do anything. They just defended a bunch. Oh, I cured his paralysis. I wonder if we can use that to our advantage, though. Crimson Nail Drill Spin, 33% chance to injure. I think I just have to go with Heat Viper here for max damage. Hope that the injury procs on the other Digimon. If we proc paralysis, we might actually get this guy caught in a turn sequence where he unparalyzes himself over, and it might give us a window to win. We need this to injure. It's a good start. Now we just need to survive. So he's going to counterattack there, which puts me in a bad spot. Hopefully the other Digimon doesn't target me. This might injure him, or... Oh, that's very good. Now we just need to survive. We just need Grand Koagamon to survive. Please don't target Grand Koagamon. Okay. This is a better spot than we've ever been in before. This is a good spot. So now he's injured and paralyzed, right? I'm hoping that the paralysis means that he just misses his turn straight up. If he uses an assist move to cleanse the paralysis, it means he can't counterattack us. We are also fucked, though, in the middle. In the sense that our Digimon are, like, injured and paralyzed. I do have another power disc for that, which I can double cleanse. Then what do we do? Do we go all in? Do we heal? I can heal here. It's not a great heal, though. Admittedly, probably not good enough to keep me alive. It depends if the enemy is attacking me or if he is actually cleansing his statuses. This is why it's important that the AI locks in its turn before the turn happens, which I don't think it does. Because if the AI is trying to cleanse itself, it shouldn't be attacking me right now. But if I don't heal, it might actually detect that I'm low and it can kill me and thus change its move pattern to kill me, which is obviously unfair on so many levels. I don't think this is good enough. Let's see what this dumbass AI is deciding to do on his turn when he's injured and paralyzed. He should theoretically miss a turn, no? Like, have a 50% chance to just straight up miss. He should theoretically be cleansing his buffs, his debuffs. He should also potentially fail that and miss, but I don't think that'll happen. We want this to hit him as much as possible. Not him. This is a huge gamble. Probably not worth. I need these moves. I need this to hit that guy. I need it to hit him as many times as possible. This might be our only play. I think it might actually just go between them 50-50, right? Nope. Okay, never mind. Come on, hit him again. Come on. That could have been it, chat. Let's got another one in the tank. Huge. Actually huge. Right, we're gonna have no MP on Machine Dramon here. We'll see what this guy does with his shitty turn. $132 damage is quite scary. Paralysis cured. He didn't even cleanse it, it naturally cured and then he attacked me. Alright. We live. Barely. If I Vulcan's Hammer, Giga Heal, and then Mega Death, he should be dead. This has to kill him before he responds. If it doesn't kill him before he responds... Oh my god, please don't, mate. Alright, this kills him, though. Serana! Guys, I used my max driver and my EX driver for this. I don't know, man. Right, he just AoE'd me for 120 damage across my whole team. I'm not even worried. Are you guys worried? I'm not worried, chat. We absolutely have to proc an injury on him ASAP, effective immediately. There's only one of them. In terms of what we have left in the tank, we only have anti-paralysis. We've got 1 HP driver. Okay, actually not bad. Not bad at all. Now, the injuries we have on ourselves right now are pretty bad, so I guess we could potentially try and... We dumped that, right? We could EXE driver to secure the bag here, but I don't think it's a good idea. I will actually... I think we just Heaven Seal. The max he can do is 100 damage, because there's only one of him now. There's no chance we get double teamed whatsoever. So we should be safe to just kick his fucking face in. I might actually not use all of my mana here. I think we just... There's literally no way he can kill us. He would have to take 2 turns in a row to kill us now. So we've done it. But at what cost? The loss of the max driver and not being able to use that on the final boss is very worrying. I think this is fine. I don't think there's ever a world where we can possibly lose, right? That would be tragic. I'm going to grade tier for paralysis. It's really, really stupid to do this, but if it lands, this could be huge for us. Okay, it does land. That's big. 66%. Let's go. Maybe he'll miss his turn. Or maybe he'll just cleanse himself immediately. I don't know. Let's see. He's attacking us. Paralysis did not proc for us. Just note that in the mental file, chat. I'm probably going to max HP heal here. I'm going to throw it out and just use it because we got such good value on the cannon. So we're going to HP driver. Like this. He's going to guard. He's going to bullet hammer. Because I want to maintain the paralysis and the injury. And that's going to stop him from cleansing it. And then we have to hit him as hard as we can here. I could have attacked him with Machine Dramon with like a really weak move, but it's important that Machine Dramon is able to heal if he needs to. This is going to leave us without a heal, so there is a world where we technically throw here. It's only going to take 1 or 2 mistakes. This is going to stop him from cleansing his debuffs. Maybe he'll miss his turn here if we're really lucky. 50-50 apparently. We'll see. Will the game possibly give us an enemy boss missing his turn with paralysis, chat? Let's find out. Please try and defend it. Please, somebody please try and defend it. Okay. Alright. Very, very scary territory. Very, very, very scary territory. I think if we go all in, we kill him. If we don't, we are so sad about it. I think we can kill him. I'm going to just go for it, guys. We're going to do max damage across the board. The whole kit. If this doesn't work and he survives this somehow, it's in the hands of the gods. If we miss any attacks here, I would be very, very troubled. 23 damage. $18 damage is weaker than I was hoping for. That's worrying. Please. I've not saved. I'm all in. I'm all in. Holy moly. Actually insane. 8,000 XP on the win. 23,000 bits on the win. Almost leveled up our Brodo Swaggins in the middle. We used everything. The only thing we didn't use was the EXE, the EX driver. Oh my goodness, dude. It's so silly. Damn Wiggly, or damn Wolfie. Anyone ever tell you look like you can outswim Michael Phelps? Michael does phone me sometimes and ask for swimming tips, Wiggly, but he already knows everything he needs to know. I can't help him anymore. He's too good. Fucking hell, man. Ugh. We acknowledge your resolve, says the Data Guardian. Impressive. You have the potential we seek. I'll be able to get to Gaia's control terminal now? Yes. Honestly, maybe dying to these guys in this dungeon and not being able to continue would be mercy at this point. There's maybe other things, guys, that we could do better in these fights, by the way. I don't know. There's a lot of moves we're not using, but a lot of them don't seem to work straight up against the bosses, so it's really hard to figure out in a tense moment. When you're an hour and a bit into a boss fight, and people in the chat are saying, like, oh, use your confuse move, use your damage reduction move, you know, lower the boss's accuracy. It's like, I can't waste a single turn, guys. So I'm really careful in deciding, like, when to go in and whatnot, you know? There's a lot of times in that fight where people would have just burned all their MP and just went balls to the wall all in, realised that they're 100 damage short, and then they just die over 3 turns. I don't want to let that happen, which is why I play so slowly. Gaia has full control of this world. It will use whatever it can to try and force you to surrender. Steal your mind for whatever may come. Don't worry. Don't worry, Data Guardian. I'm locked in. May you return triumphant. The fate of 2 worlds lie in your hands now. 2 worlds, 1 family. Do we get any rewards for this dungeon? No. That would be far too much to ask, right? Oh! Sorry, chat. Jumped the gun a little bit. Okay. I'm going to save my game, because if I stand in a bomb and it sends me back to the city without my freebies, I'll cry. A Data RV ROM. Well, for my full virus type team, that's utterly useless, thanks. I can see where this is going. Alright, sure. Right. So what I just received there. Also, by the way, in what world, guys? You know these buffs? Boost defensive power, boost offensive power. In what world should that apply buffs to the enemy? I can't fathom what they were smoking. I cannot fathom what they were smoking. In what game do you want to buff the enemy while buffing yourself? It's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Right, well, we have a virus revive now, which I guess is fine. I think we're going to have to spawn in some chips, guys. I think we have to just pull the trigger on it. It's too ridiculous. The game is just too demanding. I'll save a couple. What we'll do is we'll just make a bunch of save files here. I think we're realistically, guys, going to have to spawn in like 30 chips. I'm not even kidding. I want to spawn in a specific number and then turn the code off because I don't want to lose track of where my XP is across my Digimon. So I'm going to rewrite my code and put some chips in. The final boss did kick my ass. I mean, honestly, at this point, guys, I don't know what to say. Even getting 10 levels with 10 XP... Well, I mean, if we give our Digimon, like, infinite XP, it's still going to take us, like, 10 fights to go up 10 levels, so... Alright, let's have a look and see. I'm gonna have a look at my cheat codes here. Cheat manager. So we had XP catch up. I tick that. Then go into my inventory. Guess I can't see it here. Awesome. Should I just have XP chips in here, I think? Is that how it works? No? How does this work again? Oh yeah, they're there. So we want to take out like 30 of these and give like probably even more than that, to be honest. How much space do I have? If I keep, what is this? I'm trying to do this mathematically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 threes are 24. I'm gonna do 24 at a time. 24 EXP chips. Maybe we just give 24 to each Digimon. Do it that way. That's probably not that many levels. I don't think it's that much. I'm trying to just bring my Digimon up to like level like 50 maybe. Even then, I don't even know if it's going to be good enough, because as the chat, as we've discussed, guys, like gaining levels, not as impactful when you get to the higher echelons because you don't get that much stats. So doing this is quite slow. But like fusing into another mega, I don't know how that would benefit us. I'd have to look up what megas we're going to go into. I'd have to see what my options were. I'd have to get Digimon captured so I could trade into megas. We might end up much tankier due to the fused stats from megas at like level 33 or whatever. I'd have to go catch them all. I'd need items for catching them all. I'd then have to reset back down to 31 and grind all the way back up. I don't know if I care enough, chat, honestly. I don't know if I care enough. Just want to see it done at this point. Let's just use... This can be our starting point until we kind of gauge where we're at. Gonna fill up the Digibeetle. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 24 XP chips. We're gonna do them 1 digi at a time, I think. This probably won't even give us that much, I don't think. 1... Oh, this could take a while. I think it resets to the one I'm using at least. Alright. Part of it was my fault, but they also have some brutal moves. I leveled in between fights as well, which helped. Ghost of Tsushima has been going as well. The beginning of the game was difficult, but after I grinded some stuff and got easier, it got easier and easier, yeah. I really enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima, Blondie. I actually played it through once with you guys blind the first time, and then I stuck it on once for a couple of streams just to have fun. Seems to have quite a good community around it as well, Ghost of Tsushima. Alright, we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a boost here, guys, just to give us a bit of a chance in hell. Alright, so Machinedramon takes all of those. Now we're going to do the same thing again. Server... Fill up the server again. We've already beaten... Jim says Lord Gaia has 2 stages. Second stage Gaia was a nightmare in vanilla. I can't speak, guys, for vanilla Digimon World 2 because it's been a long time, but we have beaten that game before, and I remember the final boss being an absolute cakewalk. But I think that was because we were over-leveled in that game. I remember my memories, and I could be wrong about this. We can go back on the VODs and check. Maybe I had a terrible time with the boss. My memories that I have of Digimon World 2 vanilla, we got all the way to the boss. We decided we were going to just do it with ultimates, and then we were like, nah, we want to see what megas are like. So we made an extra effort to grind all the way to mega again. Well, for the first time in that playthrough. We had our first 3 megas we had ever seen. Our megas that we evolved into, not ones we captured. And we absolutely smashed the final boss. That's my memories of it. But I could be wrong. It's on the playthrough, it's on YouTube, so if you guys want to go check it out and watch, maybe I'm wrong, maybe we struggled and it was a nightmare. From my understanding, we just absolutely clapped it. So it shows you that if that is the case, if I'm not wrong about that, then the difference between this and vanilla is insane. Right, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to just transfer my Digiline here. And I'm going to put Grand Kawagmon here. That's going to let me fire all these chips into him here. And then Imperial Dramon can go last. This is basically Digimon World 2 Kaizo. Hello, Blue Hedgehog Man. Exit raid, what's up? Have I been raided by lots of YouTube viewers again? Exit with a sidestep salute by any chance? Dude, I need to set up an alert for those. Did it work properly this time? Anti-healing will be really important as well. Luckily, we have 2 Digimon with anti-healing, so hopefully that's okay. Thank you, David. Guys, honestly, see if it's too bad. If it's really, really, really insane, I think we just call it quits, honestly. I will try my best. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes, though. Okay, server. I'm going to do it again. Going to put all of these into our Digibeetle. Exit raid. Hello, Exit with the sidestep. Hello, salute. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream today. Really nice to see you guys. Hello, hello. Technically, we should probably give more chips to Grand Kawagmon because he's technically on catch-up duty. But we'll figure that out later. Let's just do Imperial Dramon here for the time being. Alright, so... this will show you as well, like, how ludicrous this... We're obviously doing this with EXP chips, guys, right? Which is absolutely mental. We're basically, every time we put an item like this in our Digimon, we're skipping 1 fight. I don't even think this is going to give us that many levels. I don't think it will give us that many. Hey man, how are you? I'm good, Exit. We've had a long day of Digimon World 2. We're nearly done though. Well, kind of. We beat the second last boss. We did the penultimate final dungeon, so there's one more dungeon with 2 boss fights in it, and we're working towards that, but I think we've lost our mind a little bit. We really struggled with the boss, and we used a lot of important resources to beat it. And now we're just like min-maxing with some assistance from the emulator here. I think while I've got this active, I might actually just stick a few more of these chips into Kawagmon and buff him a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That should give him a little bit more catch up here. Again, the stats aren't going to change much. I should have maybe screenshotted my stats, guys, to see how much extra stats we're getting from like the level ups after we do them. I guess we still can because the levels haven't happened yet, actually. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I reactivate his level cap? I can't remember. I don't think it matters. Okay, how many have I got left? 4. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. And 1 here. Right. In order to keep track of this now, what I'll do is I'll turn the cheat back off. Not that it'll matter too much, honestly. Just to stop us from getting out of control here. And now my Digiline I'll fix, so we'll put it Machine Dramon, Grand Coag, Imperial. Alright, I guess what we can do, guys, is we'll take a screenshot of two things here. So first of all, we'll screenshot all the HP and MP, right? And we'll see how many levels we get. We're going to have to do a bunch of fights here to gain some levels. I'll take a screenshot of that. And I'll also have a look at, just as an example, we'll just take a screenshot of Machine Dramon, for example. So this is prior. I mean, it's probably going to be mostly the same, right? Take a picture of Grand Coagamon as well. Alright, so we have pictures. We've got a reference point as well. Alright, let's go see, guys, now that we've done all that. I take this squad into a random dungeon and we do a bunch of fights against weak-ass Digimon. Let's go to somewhere where there's a lot of Digimon, but we also want to kind of get XP as well while we're grinding, so maybe we just go to the Abyss. There's not a lot of Digimon in here, so this isn't really that great. Also, I don't have a lot of missiles, so if there is, like, problems, Digimon in the way here, this is going to suck, but we should absolutely blast through these guys. And we should get mini levels in between as well. So we're starting at 45, 41, 45. Okay. Exit, thank you for raiding me on YouTube. I'm so sorry I don't have an alert for YouTube raids. I promise I will look into that at some point. But welcome to you guys. I hope you had a great stream today. I'm so focused because I'm doing so much admin. This game is so... This isn't like the kind of game you would like throw on and play for like 10 minutes. It's like it requires long-term planning in order to prevent you from wasting time later on. So I'm very much like queued into it. I'm glued in. So I apologize to anybody who's maybe new and looking for a bit of chit-chat today. I've been very bad at reading the chat over the last few days, but I'm so committed to getting this done, guys. I could sit and we could talk about everything and everything as we go, but that's what the grind segments are for. What I'm doing right now, this is where I can come back to the chat for a little bit and give you guys a little bit more attention. Otherwise, I'd just be in a world of pain. Is there an updated hardcore mode for World 3? Jack, I saw you talking about Digimon World 3 earlier, mate. We have obviously, I mean, people ask me all the time that I like Digimon World 2 more than I like Digimon World 3. I think, after, like, in the past I'd have probably said 2, but, like, 3 is really good too. It's just that 3 has lots of problems also. Digimon World 3 has some of the worst areas and backtracking I have ever seen in a video game in my entire life, and I think people forget about that. It depends how far you go into the game. If you play Digimon World 3 for like 5 hours one Sunday, you might have a great time just messing around, getting to your first champion and exploring the kind of bright starting areas, doing some training, and that's all really nice, right? I do like that. But like later on in the game, when you get to places like the swamp and the temple and the desert is shocking. The underground circuit boards, which is called the Amaterasu server, the snowy region, is absolutely abysmal. The underwater segments are utterly... I can't even put into words how awful they are. And it's not that the areas are bad, it's that how the game works with its encounters. Your encounter in Digimon is kind of like walking in the tall grass of Digimon, or sorry, in the tall grass of Pokemon, except you just you encounter Digimon like all the time if you're in an area. So like if you're in the desert, you can take like one step and it's just like the screen just turns into a fight. So you take the fight and then you come back out and then you're trying to like explore a maze while also getting put into like random combat, which loads up very slowly in between each step you take while trying to solve it. It's just really, really painful. So I mean, like, I could see us playing Digimon World 3 again at some point, guys, and having fun with it for a bit. I don't know if I would commit to a full playthrough, though, because the reality is the start of that game is the most fun, and then it gets really, really awful at certain points. There's no fast travel, and there's also very little guidance on where to go and what to do, so if you miss one line of an NPC telling you what to do or where to go, it's crazy. Digimon World 2 is merciless, but Digimon World 3 is equally merciless. I think Digimon World 2, there's less room for error, but maybe the grind takes longer. Digimon World 3 is a little bit more interactive and a little bit more exciting because you're not just walking around in tunnels all the time like you do in this game, so... I do wish there was a readme for a list of the moves and their effects. David, there might be. Is there definitely not, David? I think Jim was trying to link that in the Discord a few weeks ago. I think there is. Isn't there actually a list, David, of like all the Digimon's moves? I think you can get that. I wasn't sure what mons to grind for in the end, as I didn't know what their moves would do, yeah. I mean, that's what's stopping me from doing that, David. We could obviously, I mean, Katsudon and some other people today in the last week or so, a lot of people have said, like, not a lot, but one or two individuals have said, Jack, why don't you just de-Digivolve again? Just catch some megas and de-Digivolve and get some new megas. And it's like, well, one, what if the new megas I get are worse? And two, I could end up Digivolving my Digimon to get new moves, mega moves, and they could be absolutely useless. Now, most Digimon moves in mega level are not useless, but it'd be really sad if like 2 out of 3 of them were absolutely obsolete. I would say Machinedramon's main mega move is almost obsolete. It's just too unpredictable, it's too unreliable. If I get 2 new Machinedramon moves, I've just wasted all that time. And yes, my Digimon will be slightly stronger because I've fused their stats together. So maybe that's helpful. But it's just too time consuming, guys. In a game that is already absurdly long. Just being confused, this is painful. I love your channel, so I always do raid you. There was actually heaps of people live, but I love Digimon and you're a legend. I really appreciate you, Exit. And anybody who is still here, by some small miracle, if there's still some people from the Exit raid, thank you for joining me today, guys. It's nice to see you. My name's Jack. We play variety games. We are playing an old PS1 game. This is a PS1 game from a long time ago. We have upscaled it, we have sped it up, and it still runs like a bag of shite. But we love it, though. We love it. We love it. And we're committed to it. I wanted to see this playthrough through. I said we were going to do it, so we're going to try our absolute best to make that thing a reality. Yeah. It's chaos. The backtracking is horrid, says Jack. I'm not sure what one's to grind for. You can check out the resource in the DW2 Discord. There should be one. I think you can guarantee that won't be the issue if you fuse if the move you want. I think that's possible, David. I'm not sure, though. There's been a couple of times throughout this playthrough I've had to correct people. Like, a lot of people come into the Discord or into the stream and they're like, Jack, just look up the Digimon World 2 vanilla guides on what Digimon to get. And I'm like, well, we're playing the alternative mod. It's completely different. All the Digimon have been changed. And some of the stuff might be similar. Like, maybe Machinedramon's move in the OG is the same as it is in this game. Maybe it's different. I don't know. I'm just using him as a random, arbitrary example. But I would assume a lot of stuff has changed. A lot of this game has been rebalanced and reworked. So, yeah. I really want to finish this game, but damn, it's a slog. It is absolutely mind-boggling. It's a killer. I don't even know why I've decided to do it, guys. I don't know why we're so far down the gambler's fallacy rabbit hole. It's like, man, I just want to finish it so that it's actually done, and then we can tuck it away. And then if at any point in the next 10 years someone comes in at my stream and says, Jack, can you please play Digimon World 2 Alternative Mod? I can just go, bam, and link them the playlist, you know? Not that there's going to be a lot of people asking for that, but I would say that the people who play Digimon World 2 are already a niche pool of Digimon fans. And then I would say that within that niche, there's probably an even smaller number who actually want to play the alternative mod. And then within that pool, we're shrinking the fucking, we're getting granular here. The amount of people who do play Digimon World 2 who can find the alternative mod and install it without exploding their brains and then continue past the first dungeon, I don't think there's a lot of people who are going to watch an actual Let's Play of it. So, I don't know why I've committed to that as well, but there you have it, chat. I'm a psychopath. Don't say that I don't love you. Jamie says, you're a playthrough. Jamie, stop that at once. Jamie, where's GameStop at? Has it mooned yet? Has it went back down to $10 yet? Tell me no. Hello, Derek. I've been using your guides for World Next Order. Been very helpful. Thanks, Derek. I'm glad, man. I appreciate that. Love you, Derek. 27.10. It's not bad, I guess. Could be worse. You're out here doing the Lord's work. I'm doing something. I don't know if it's actually good or not, chat. I don't know if it's actually good or not. Yeah. We're here. We're deep. I think mere mortals would have given up by now. I probably should have. I know I know I'm actively sabotaging my community channel and revenue by playing this game for so bloody long. But I'm so goddamn stubborn. Hope you've been enjoying Digimon World Next Order, Derek. That's awesome. I played this heaps as a kid, but couldn't get past the point with Metal Greymon. Yeah. I also played roughly to about that point. There's a part in this game chat early on where one of the characters won't let you progress in the story until you bring him 3 specific Digimon. I used to get to that part as a kid and then turn off the game because capturing Digimon was a fucking nightmare. And my tiny brain couldn't understand that if I packed like 10 capture items, I would eventually get what I needed. But even in the base game, base vanilla Digimon World 2, guys, your captures are not guaranteed. So like you can get a maximum love heart in vanilla Digimon World 2 while capturing a Digimon, and if you beat him, there's still like a 33% chance, 20% chance that they just run away and completely waste all of your time. It's wild that they thought that would be fun. But hey ho, different time zone, I guess, different time period. They probably didn't have that many people developing this game, and they probably didn't get very long to make it. So yeah. I'm new to the World Series, so it's been quite a trip. Next Order can be quite a trip, Derek, yeah. It can be an absolute... Next Order can be the gift that keeps on giving, but it can also be absolutely miserable. I know what you're saying, man. I've been there. Next Order kicked my ass the first few times I played it, guys. I don't even know how I got to the point where, like, before I started making the guides and planning the routes. It was such a random concept to do that, but I guess it worked out. You guys are all here as a result of that, so GG. Hello, Vince. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing through Cyber Sleuth for the second time. I feel like it's the best Digimon game, but I've never played Next Order. What's better in your opinion? They're 2 different games, Jack. I know that sounds like a really pedantic answer. I'll just tell you straight up, Jack. I prefer the open world Digimon games where you raise your little pet, take him to the bathroom, make him stronger, explore more, beat more things. You know, the roguelike elements of pulling Digimon back to the city and making your city, your stronghold, your little village, making that better. Giving you more tools to go further the next time you run out. I love that. I do. But Cyber Sleuth and Next Order are 2 different Digimon games. They both have Agumon, right? But they're different types of games. It's like comparing an NBA basketball game, right? NBA 2K6 or whatever to like Call of Duty. It's like, well, they satisfy different audiences, right? I guess that, again, it's a bit different because they both have Digimon, but Cyber Sleuth can be good too. It's just also very slow and monotonous, and the writing in it's pretty bare bones. So there's a little story that runs through it. The turn-based combat, building up your Digimon team, grinding and digivolving your squad, micromanaging your Digimon through the levels, building up their API, replacing moves. All of that stuff is fantastic. That's the best part. That's my favourite part of those games. But like the dungeons you go through, there's not that many of them. The missions that you do are all done in like kind of... I'm pretty sure they were designed by humans, but the dungeons themselves are just like virtual reality spaces. They're not actually like... They don't look very nice. There's just absolute minimum bare bones. Hey, we're in a dungeon, we have to kill these monsters. At the end, there's always a boss Digimon. A lot of the time on hard mode, the balance is poor. But then hard mode is the only way I can have fun when I play it, so it's the only way to get a challenge out of the game. It's weird. Although if you've played Cyber Sleuth, you'll already know all this, of course. Next Order's more enjoyable, I think. It's a bit less... I feel a bit less, like, rigid when I play Next Order. It feels a bit more free-flow. And I don't know how to explain this without drawing a picture, but, like... If you go in a dungeon of Digimon World Cyber Sleuth, or sorry, Digimon Cyber Sleuth Next Order, fucking hell, man, I'm losing my mind. If you play Cyber Sleuth or Hacker's Memory and you go into a dungeon, you can't save while you're in the dungeon, I'm pretty sure. So you're kind of like, when you go in a dungeon, you're kind of forced to go through it. if you go into a boss fight against the boss in Cyber Sleuth, you're in the boss fight for like half an hour, maybe longer if you're playing on hard mode, depending on how much you've grinded, how strong you are, right? Whereas like Next Order, you can like play a little bit, do a little fight, push a little bit more. Oh, you're going to the dentist? Alright, go back to the city, save, turn it off, leave it running, whatever, come back to it later, dive on for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I feel like it's a bit more kind of pick up, put down, which I quite like. I don't know. I played this heaps, I didn't understand D-Digivolving. I didn't do any D-Digivolving in this game as a kid. Exit, I don't think. The idea of like, obviously I did some DNA Digivolutions, but I never knew what I was doing. I didn't understand the whole like build up DP and go to a new Digimon the next time you Digivolve, and my brain was kind of like figuring it out as a kid, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I would normally just restart this game and play through the first few levels over and over, the first few dungeons with a new Digimon, because that was more fun than trying to like smash my head against the wall figuring out how to capture whatever the professor wanted, you know? I just used to start again with a new Digimon, and the new Digimon would be based on which guard team I picked, so. Big Chilies says, you could extend the playthrough and go for one of the big three. Lol, it's rough. Big Chilies, what are we talking about? Sorry, I missed that. In my playthrough, I made sure everyone had Duo Scissor Claw and Heals Revives, then just go for what Digimon you like. Yeah, I mean, Chilies, that's... It's all down to how much time you have, guys, and how much time you want to spend on a game like this. If I want to get 3 Digimon with Duo Scissor Claw, it's like, right, so I need, what, 3 Grand Kawagamons? 3 Okawamons? I gotta get 3 Digimon there, gotta capture 3 Digimon. Maybe that would take me 10 minutes, maybe it would take me half an hour, I don't know. You capture each Digimon, you can only catch like 1 or 2 Digimon when you go out and about, normally. The more important Digimon are at the higher ends of the dungeon, so you have to travel through the dungeon. If you have to do 2 or 3 runs, then you have to do the same dungeons over and over, just walking through the dungeons, getting there. And you have to fuse, maintain the moves, bring back up again. Make sure you're always max level before you fuse, otherwise you hemorrhage your max level gains. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I understand what you guys are saying, like, it's good strategy, but also absurd amounts of time commitments. And we are so deep in this playthrough. Cyber Sleuth would be perfect if it had a skip cutscene button. I knew you were going to say that, Jesse. I started reading that sentence and I knew you were going to talk about like a fast forward feature. It does make sense. I mean, if you've beaten Cyber Sleuth, guys, or Hacker's Memory, and you want to play through it again, sitting through all the horse shit is what makes it tiresome, cumbersome. There's also certain parts of the game that I remember that I'm just like, man, that's the only thing stopping me from playing through it again, you know? So like Cyber Sleuth, I think, has better pacing than Hacker's Memory on reflection. I think a lot of people will tell you they like Hacker's Memory better than Cyber Sleuth, but Dumpster kind of pointed out to me once, he was like, the pacing on Cyber Sleuth is way better than Hacker's Memory, and I think he's right. I'd have to play Hacker's Memory again to really get this right, but Cyber Sleuth has that huge, ginormous building that you have to make your way through. That's a bit of a nightmare. There's also a couple of fights around that area, particularly involving Dynasmon, who is absolutely absurd in terms of game balance. Because he AoE hits you for a percentage of your max health, and then also heals based on a percentage of that max health. So if he doubles down and attacks your whole team, not only will he kill your whole team or like your weakest Digimon, but then he also heals back to full, which is fucking chronic. Beyond chronic. So, I don't know. I remember the Jimikin fight was quite hard in one of the Cyber Sleuth games. I think that might have been Hacker's Memory. The fight at the top of the rooftop against that boss as well. Again, if there's any healing involved or any kind of dot statuses, it will punish you and you will not enjoy it. You know what's coming, you can kind of deal with the dots by having items, but the actual enemies being buff and healing on their attacks, that's insane. I'm doing good today, Vince. Thanks, man. How are you? What's happening, Vince? I'm playing through Cyber Sleuth for a second time. I feel like it's the best Digimon game, but I've never played Next Order. Oh, sorry, I got that from ages ago. That's what started this whole thing. Hopefully that answers your question, Jack. I like Next Order, but it's totally different. It plays completely different. The thing about Next Order is, and this is why it might stress people out, You can play Cyber Sleuth with a nice hot cup of cocoa on a Sunday night, guys, and just grind your team up, and there's no pressure. Your mother phones, your dad phones, the dog needs taken out a walk. Let's say the house catches fire and you need to go put it out with an extinguisher. Digimon World Next Order, like, Cyber Sleuth will sit and wait for you if you pause it. Next Order is a different ballgame. Like, I think the reason Next Order stresses people out is because your Digimon are constantly on the clock, on this kind of death timer. And I think that, like, that harasses people. When people are playing video games, they want to feel comfortable, especially if it's like a JRPG. You need to feel like you're not under pressure a lot of the time. Now, obviously, that doesn't always apply. And certain people have different wants from their games, but a lot of people just want to be chilling, you know? And I think that Next Order doesn't allow for that. I've actually hit the level cap here already. Guys, I gave each of my Digimon 2040 XP chips, and they gained 3 levels? 3 levels. We can infinite jacks in a room typing on a keyboard. First one to type Macbeth is the winner. I studied Macbeth. So maybe that's possible, Blue Crew. I've actually read Macbeth a long time ago. You guys kind of remind me as Lady Macbeth sometimes, chat. Evil, ambitious, trying to manipulate behind the scenes. Absolutely stinking. But, you know what, sometimes Lady Macbeth, yeah, I mean, I would insinuate that you guys are, like, steering the horse, which is so far from the truth. Maybe not. Maybe you guys are more of, like, a Benvolio character, chat. That's a bit more pleasant to think about. Any Benvolio fans? He was from Romeo and Juliet. You're right, we should get a trained monkey instead. I have to go outside to find one of them, Serenity. I'm not worried. Chat GPT could figure out who you are. It will be able to sit in a chair and spend 8 hours trying to solve a sliding puzzle minigame at Vape Nation. Right, and if you'd like to live stream your puzzles anytime soon, you just let me know. I'll send the squad. We'll be there. Should spice it up. First Jack who writes The Way of Kings gets to be the real Jack. Guys, you might make it a little bit easier for me. The Way of Kings? You might have picked a small book. Might have picked The Hobbit or something, you know? Like, what the hell? A toy boat. Wonderful. Alright, guys, let's have a comparison of our Digimons here. So, if I was to eject, we will get all of our HP back. I have to save our progress here really quickly as well. Let's go to the Digimon Center, where we can enjoy nice tranquil music. So, Digimon. I think we gain 10 HP. Who am I looking at? Machinedramon. Alright. Yeah, guys, we got absolutely next to nothing. We gained very little. Imperial Dramon gained a... No, I didn't. How many levels did we just give them? Like 5 levels? Yeah, we didn't gain anything. We gained 1 HP on Machinedramon. We gained 3 MP on Machinedramon. Jolly Brodo Swaggins gained 2 HP. And... he gained 5 MP. Yaksen Serin got 1 hit point and 5 MP. That was absolutely dog shit. Machinedramon has gained +2 attack. He's got the exact same defense and the exact same... He's gained 1 speed. Yeah, we've basically gained absolutely nothing. Leveling was a complete waste of time. Now, people did tell me that we were going to get little to no stats, but I didn't think it was going to be that shit. Oh well, fuck it, chat. We're committed. I gotta save my game really quickly. That was a total waste of time. That was a total and utter waste of time. We'd have to gain like 40 levels to get anything substantial, I think. That is shockingly bad. Ridiculous. Lady Macbeth wouldn't put up with your nonsense. I'd sit in her face and she would enjoy it. I bite my thumb at Juice's Alpha. I finally tried Persona 3 Reload. Gotta say the difference in watching it and playing it is substantial. I did not enjoy it. Oh, Scales, I'm sorry. That sucks. It's a bit of a weird series to get into, Scales. The first time I played Persona 5, I didn't enjoy it that much, and I played it for 5 hours. Played it for 5-6 hours by myself. I didn't like it that much. And it wasn't until later we went back, and now I kind of low-key love it, so... that was pretty traumatic, guys. I really didn't think it was going to be that horrendous. I don't know how we can beat the final boss as we are. I don't think it's going to be possible, guys. I don't think we have the moves. We certainly don't have the stats for it. I was kind of hoping that was my get out of jail free card, but that sucks. It's like using rare candies without EV training. The fusions really do give big stat growths. Yeah, I don't think it would be that bad though. That's atrocious. In fact, I just gained like 6 to 7 levels and I got 1 HP is crazy. Like, hello? Okay, I have no idea what we're going to do for next time, guys. What we'll do is we'll wrap up this episode here. I'll thank you guys for watching if you've made it this far on YouTube. If you've enjoyed the episode, leave me your thoughts and comments. We're doing a lot of learning on this Let's Play, even at the very, very end of the game. Obviously, some of these points were discussed, but this game just continues to impress me with how painful it is becoming. I am going to have another crack at the boss, guys, which we'll probably do on either Saturday or Monday. I haven't decided if I'm going to stream on Saturday yet. If I do stream on Saturday, I have no idea what we're going to do, guys. I have no idea what we're going to do. We do not have the stats to beat the final bosses, I don't think. Unless I pack my Digibeetle full of HP and MP recoveries, I have no idea how we're going to beat the boss. Because we struggled today really poorly, and we still have 2 bosses to get through. There's like a mini boss before it, and then the final boss. I don't know if we have to defeat them in tandem to each other. That's something that's worth asking now while I still have you guys. Can we fight see the next boss that's coming up, guys? Can I fight him and then take a break in between the final boss, or is it back-to-back boss fights? How does that work? Because it might determine on what we have to do and how much planning we have to do. I was really hoping just giving ourselves like 10 levels would make a difference, but it's really, 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 really bad, guys. I don't think, based on our performance today, we are going to be able to handle the final boss, especially if the final boss has nonsense in its kit. If the boss heals itself, if the boss has confuse or paralysis or defense buffs on itself or attack debuffs on ourselves, we are so screwed. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. We might call it quits at the final boss if we can't beat it, if it's really, really bad. But I don't know. The alternative is that we go out and catch like level 33 megas. We go out and catch level 33 megas. We'd have to catch 3 and then fuse all 3 of them into our main team and then grind back up. But even then, I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. We could do all that work, all the catching, all the fusing, all the regrinding, and then the it might not even make a difference. It could give us like plus 20 HP, plus 20 MP, which if the moves aren't good, the moves are the most important part, or being at least able to put the statuses on the boss to stop them from taking their turn. You can paralyze the boss for 1 or 2 turns if it's even possible. That can buy you a whole world of momentum where you can keep penalizing the boss, but I don't know. We'll give it a crack, guys. I'll give it a crack with my current squad, and we'll see how it goes. But again, I'm kind of blethering on here. Thank you for watching on the YouTube VODs. I love you guys lots. I will see you next time. Peace.